Hello, in this video we're going to be using Hidden Gems to evaluate survey results. The whole goal of Hidden Gems is to help you identify relationships in your data. And it's particularly useful, what I'm seeing is it's particularly useful with survey data. So what we're going to be asking is the question in a particular survey, which column contributed most or was associated most with the value of the one we care about. So what I've got is a patient characteristics survey that I obtained from Kaggle. And this just has a number of characteristics of individuals who were surveyed in a mental health setting. And the question I'm going to be asking is what answers in this survey contributed most to this column, serious mental illness. Let me actually make it so you can see it. Serious mental illness. So what we're going to do is I'm going to switch over to Hidden Gems. We're going to go ahead and bring in the file. And I'm going to select columns. So at this point, what Hidden Gems is doing, it is identifying columns that are eligible for analysis. So this could be either fully numeric columns or columns that have true, false, yes, no answers, which is the entirety of this file. And then after it's completed categorizing those columns, it's going to present us with a list of available columns to analyze. And again, we're asking this question, it's all about relationships. When I look at a particular column, what other columns contributed most to its value? That's the question we're going to answer here. So we'll let it wrap up. All right. So in this particular file, nearly everything is available for analysis because they're all true, false, or yes, no. But we just care about one, and that's the serious mental illness column. Now, I've already done the analysis here, mostly because it makes for boring video. It took roughly 1 minute, I think, in total to run. But if we go now, here's where we get the result. So it's answering the question, what column contributed most to this serious mental illness column? And what we see is that the top contributor was living situation. And these are ordered and ranked. So the next after that it found was stroke, and then other cardiac event. So these keep going down until we hit things that matter so little that you can't even see them. But the most significant or most associated column was living situation. Now I can go click show detailed result, and I have that up. And this is where I see the particulars of what I found. So the first round of analysis took about 26 seconds. And it found that the column living situation contributed most to the value of serious mental illness. And then below that, I've got the particular contribution. So on a scale of 0 to 1, living situation was 0.99, and stroke was 0.64. So you can kind of see the details here. If I move down, we'll see that Hidden Gems actually did this analysis twice. And the reason why is because I found that because we're using AutoML, the results vary. And if I run the whole analysis more than once, we can get sort of an average. And I found that that is more accurate with a known good result. So I believe it'll be more accurate with an unknown result. So what we see here is that it ran a second time and took 27 seconds. It came to the same conclusion. And in this case, the weights were very similar. Living situation had a 0 to 1 scale weight of 1. Stroke had a weight of 0.79. And in both cases, we also have some raw metrics here that indicate kind of a general confidence of the backing model that was used to make this determination. And the weight or the metric we care most about in this case is the area under precision recall curve. So on a scale of 0 to 1, it's 0.95, which is very good. So in this case then, what we've done is we have evaluated a survey, patient characteristic survey, to identify which column contributed most to the column serious mental illness. And we found that in this particular case, the data indicates that the living situation is associated most with that value. Again, Hidden Gems is all about identifying relationships in your data. This is just one way that you can do it. All right, I hope you get to try it out. Thank you for your time.